is Ralph from Ralph's Trucking. If you don't know who I am, I'm a truck driver. Been driving a truck since February of 2000. But a little bit before that. I was born in Wilmington, Delaware in 1972. 5 days before then Senator Joe Biden was first elected in 1972. Yes, I grew up in the same state. He was our senator for 36 plus years. In the mid 80s, 85, 86, somewhere around there, must have been time for him to be reelected. He'd come to my little school of Laurel, Delaware, and we had to go to see him at the auditorium. He did a presentation and try to get us to get our parents to vote for the man. So I did meet and had to shake his hand of then Senator Joe Biden. Fast forward, he was the one who helped write the 92 crime bill. And I heard some of his comments. He said in our local news about that crime bill in the 90s. I have heard him talk other different things in our news. But he was our state senator for well over 36 years until Obama put him as our vice president. And he served that term for 8 years. He took 4 years off. In that time, we had President Donald J. Trump. But what is the differences then and now? So many, it makes you sick. But cue the intro. Alright, but the meaning of the story is Biden fuel crisis. Yes, this is a Biden fuel crisis. This is not to do with Russia. This is Biden. When Biden first took office, January of 2021, one of the first things he did was cancel that pipeline. And before that end of January, he canceled and revoked a lot of oil leases in Alaska, in the Gulf of Mexico, which he just did some more of this year. So we were energy independent. Now we're energy dependent from other countries. Here it is, June 7th, I think, 2022. He's thinking about going to Saudi Arabia and begging for more oil from Saudi Arabia and Venezuela. But a lot of his handlers, as they call them in the media, don't want him to go because he might blooper things up. So he is going to be begging Saudi Arabia, Venezuela, probably Iran for more oil production to help ease the oil crisis here in the States. The oil crisis is a Joe Biden Green New Deal. It has not got to do with anything with Russia. Russia has nothing to do with the baby formula shortage. The baby formula shortage is supposed to be coming to an end because the plants there in Michigan just started production, I think, Saturday. So maybe in a couple weeks, they'll start having baby formula. And he's telling people in the news he didn't know nothing about the baby formula shortage. They kept him out of the loop. They keep him out of the loop out of everything. That man spends more time in Delaware, either in his home in Wilmington or his home in Rehoboth Beach. Just last week, he spent 4 days in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, at his beach house. Now, when Donald Trump was in office and he played a couple rounds of golf, media was all up and down his crap about, you can't run the country from the golf course. You got to be at the White House. But Joe Biden might spend 2-3 days in the White House and the rest in Delaware They're not saying a damn word. What gives? Like I said, am from Delaware, and somebody has to have loud Jake brakes. Donald Trump, the media would give him hard questions, left and right, and then demand him to get in front of the cameras. Do that to Joe Biden? No. Do they ask him every quarter, where are you donating your check to? What charity? Have they done that to Joe Biden yet? No. What is the difference between Donald J. Trump and Joseph Biden? Why is the media playing hardball with one and giving the other one an ice cream cone? That's my question. Why are we going overseas and begging other countries for oil when we have oil under our feet here in the United States, in Alaska, in the Dakotas, in the Gulf of Mexico, other places in the country? Now, I'm personally not for fracking, but I am for here, drill Hillary, drill now. They could drill many wells from one hole. Drill here and drill now. Stop begging other countries for oil. We were exporting oil instead of importing oil not even 3 years ago. What changed? Joseph Biden. That's what changed. AOC and her Green New Deal. We don't have the energy to have all electric cars. I don't want an electric car. I don't want to be stuck to an electric pole and wait to be charged in 3 to 4 hours to go another 300 miles. No. So, Joseph Biden, our president, who has one of the worst poll numbers of any president right now, I think it's like 35% approval rating. He knows America is hurting. Well, I think he knows America is hurting. He wants to spend most of his time in Delaware and not at the White House doing White House duties. Where is our Vice President, Kamala Harris? You very seldom see her in the news or anything. You very seldom see Joseph Biden in the news, our president. He's spending time in Delaware at the beach or his house in Wilmington. Well, Rehoboth is a nice beach. I grew up not too far away from it. But he needs to be in the White House and get things done. We have a baby food shortage. And he's telling people in the media he didn't know nothing about it because he was in Delaware. You're the president. You're supposed to know everything. Now the fuel crisis. Fuel's pushing $5 a gallon for gas in most areas. Diesel's going to be hitting hitting 7, if not 8, soon in most of the country. Let me show you what their government is saying for fuel surcharge right now, for fuel prices as of last week. As of Monday, June 6th, 2022, the EIA.gov, I'll send you a screenshot, I'll put it up here, over here. National gallon of gas is $4.87 a gallon, national average. And the diesel will be right here. It's $5.70 a gallon, national average. Here, let me show you again. What are you paying for gas and diesel in your area? What areas are you paying that in? Like I said, around my house, it is like $4.60 some cents a gallon, and diesel is $5.70. I bought 12 gallons of diesel in my Jetta Sunday before coming to work. 12 gallons was $68. 12 gallons, 68 bucks, just to fill up my car to go to work. Yeah, it was well over 400 miles on that 12 gallons, but still, crazy. Okay, $4.87 a gallon national average. At my house, at the Love's truck stop a mile from my house, Saturday, gas was $4.64 a gallon, I believe. We went down to Mooresville, we ate at the lake, me and the wife, and then we got fuel at the BJ's, at the Sam's Club, and at Costco. Gas was $4.25 a gallon. At the other gas stations around Mooresville, it was about $4.59 to $4.64. Depends on what gas station. So like I said, it was 25 cents or so around Mooresville cheaper to get gas. Around my house, it was like 45 cents a gallon cheaper. Yeah, we had to drive 20 miles to get it, but times that by 10 gallons, you know, that's $4 cheaper right there by traveling a little distance. Like I told you in early videos, check around for cheaper prices of fuel. Check Gas Buddy, AA, AAA. Look at your Costco, your BJ's, your Sam's Clubs. A lot of those have fuel pumps, and they're cheaper. But the national average for gas is $4.87 a gallon. It is more, almost doubled in a half since Joe Biden took office. When Joe Biden took office, at my gas station, Love's, at my house, was $2.05 a gallon for regular gas. Now it's $4.69 a gallon for gas. And that's in a year and a half of President Biden in the office. But like I said, shop around for cheaper gas. But what needs to be done, we don't need to be going to Saudi Arabia. We don't need to go to Iran. And we don't need to go to Venezuela for fuel or oil. We need to drill here and drill now. America's hurting very much. Who can afford $5 a gallon gas? And it's just going to go up. There is shortages around, like the baby formula shortage. That factory supposedly started operations Monday. So it's going to take 3 to 4 weeks for it to start hitting stores of baby formula. So, what do you think is the problem? Like I said, it's the Green New Deal and Joe Biden's policies. It is not Russia. Russia helped it probably $1, but everything else was Joseph Biden's policies. President Joseph Biden's policies is what raised the fuel prices. Election has consequences, people. Now, in November, we vote for everyone in the House and a third of the Senate. And a way to make people in Congress know how you feel is to vote. So, I don't want to be too political on this channel. I'm just stating the fact that Joseph Biden wants to go to Saudi Arabia and Venezuela and beg for oil from them countries. They want to beg OPEC for oil. We should not be paying $4.87 a gallon. I'll talk to you next time. Thumb up the video. If you're new, please hit that subscribe button down below. If it's red, turn it gray. I'll talk to you next time. What do you think the fuel prices are up for? Leave comments below. Am I hitting the marks? Let me know. Fill up my comment box. Are you planning on buying an electric vehicle? That's another question I got. Are you planning to buy an electric vehicle? I wanted to get a Jeep Wrangler, and if I did, I would have bought the electric version, which is half electric and half gas. You don't have to plug that up to the wall. It has a gas motor. I would have bought that. I wouldn't, yeah, but my wife wanted a Cherokee. She didn't want a Wrangler, so they didn't have. But then again, there's a chip shortage, and there ain't many cars on the market. Are you looking in for for electric vehicles? Leave comments below. Am I hitting the mark? What you think of this video? Let me know. Thumb up the video. I'll talk to you next time. Thank you for watching. Ralph Trucking out. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram if you have any comment. If you want to send me a message on those, I check them out right regularly. Talk to you next time.